Greetings everyone. I am Darth Leon and I'm here with my best friend.
Am I champion yet?
Actually, if you wait a second, with my best friend, my tag team partner, and your new 2 times GG heavyweight champion of everything, Metax. Hello, you're the champion.
It worked. I knew that I had to do that 3 times and the 3rd time I would be champion. And if you don't start the other 2 times, you have to watch all the videos and find them and you are going to have a shout out. Yes, I'm gonna come to your house with how is that thing called that you
Megaphone? Megaphone?
With a megaphone and shout your name. And then probably the police would get me.
Well, you're a champion, so I don't think that the police has any control over you.
That's right. Okay, then
so
what I always wanted.
We're going to follow this video up, and by follow we're going to actually do this immediately after our reactions with a mini interview of Metax, the new champion, which will allow me to set up the cliffhanger for the next episode. But, so let's talk about the GG Heavyweight Championship of everything.
Yay!
So, Metax is a 2 times GG Heavyweight Champion of everything. I am an 1 time. However, I'm currently holding... What?
Oh yes, you are 1 time, I'm 2 times.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
I have the longest reign, as if that was hard, with 113 days, which is actually a number...
And I have the shortest for...
8 hours. So, you've already broken it. Good job!
Wait. Am I 2 times or...?
No, you're 2 times.
It was the one I got from the game?
Yeah,
oh yeah, the other one I never got it.
Yeah, the other one, I hit you with a chair in kayfabe.
Damn it, almost 3 times.
Almost 3 times. So, and thinking of this, I thought, now that, this is kind of spoilery, now that Ambrose has the title in SmackDown and Raw is creating the new Universal Championship, which is a kind of dumb name, I'm going to admit, but I also kind of like it. I do not like the fact that it comes from the WWE universe rather than, the actual universe. But I thought, so WWE had the World Heavyweight Championship, and now we went with the Championship of everything. So WWE went with the universe, which I guess is kind of bigger than everything. I don't know. So, Metax, congratulations. You were the last GG Heavyweight champion of everything. Because now, I thought of this. What's bigger than the universe? The multiverse.
The what?
The multiverse.
Ooh.
So now, I would like to change the name as the GM of the GG channel. I would like to change the name.
Wait, can I be the commissioner?
No, I'm the commissioner too.
Then can I be the GM?
No, I'm the GM.
Decide which one are you?
I'm everything. I have everything. I have absolute power. So, the GG Heavyweight Championship of everything is now the GG Multi-Universal Heavyweight Championship of everything. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm such an idiot. It's the GG Multi-Universal Championship of everything. We got rid of the heavyweight because, we were protecting it throughout all the universes, so you never know if the other chances are going to be.
So at least, it's a lame name, but can I at least fight evil versions of... Actually, I'm the evil one. Can I fight good versions of me?
That's going to be probable, actually. That's the point. That's why we took out the heavyweight. Because some evil versions of you, or some better versions of you, might be smaller, or they might be bigger, or they may have 8 hands for some reason. So...
I have 8 hands.
No, you don't. So,
well, not anymore.
Congratulations, Metax. You are this universe's first multi-universal...
This universe? I thought that was the multiverse.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know, like infinite possibilities on infinite universes and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
So,
and I won.
Yet
wait,
you
it's a
won.
knock on my door.
In this universe.
Oh, hi other Metax. No, I am the one that has the title. Yeah. Next time.
Next time.
Cool.
I have very much, so you will have to wait.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. So, I
So I'm
think...
the first of that.
Yeah, you are
Wait,
the first
and that was the first of
heavyweight
everything.
champion. Yep.
Woohoo! I'm
Technically,
almost first.
technically,
It's better than you.
technically, you're still the first even in this one because the legacy of this title continues the legacy of the other one. So I'm still the longest reigning champion, but at the same time, we get to keep the, the contracts.
Okay.
It's mostly to
Wait,
keep...
I lost mine.
No, you did not lose
No,
yours.
I activated and I walked away.
No, you didn't. Shut up. I'm not allowing you to do this.
Fine,
So,
then
I'm going to have an interview once again at the end of the show after all our reactions. But before that, let's talk about Battleground. And
oh, that was the pay-per-view.
yep, that was the pay-per-view.
Oh.
And as per usual, we are actually going to do things in the order of importance. But before that, in the pre-show, the Usos had a match. And since the Usos had a pay-per-view match, every time we say ooh, you have to regret your life choices. But this time perhaps it's the Usos that should regret their life choices as they lose to Breezango. Like, WWE, not only does WWE bury Roman Reigns, they are burying everybody related to Roman Reigns.
Wait. Yeah, they tried to, but then Roman Reigns became a Sith.
What did he become?
A Sith. You know, the guys from Star Wars.
Oh, a Sith Lord.
Well, he's not a Lord, but he's a Sith.
Anyhow.
Yeah, I mean, he has the black and red, and he went and, smacked Rusev because he's a Sith.
Yeah, whatever.
And Rusev is another Sith. And
Do you like his beard?
What?
Do you like his beard?
Is he gonna become a Wyatt? I don't know.
It
I mean,
would
he's
be
becoming-
nice.
What?
But it would be nice, but
I mean, he had a nice chemistry with Bray.
yeah, for that one before.
One
Bray-
match, but it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
It wasn't a good match, actually. It wasn't a bad match. It was an awesome match. Well, not really. It wasn't.
Can we not? He's not even using it anymore, so
Well, Steph used it.
He's just the guy that lost it for us. Yeah, whatever. So rumors has it that The Rock is going to appear in SummerSlam and he's going to lose to Heath Slater.
To what? To the what now? Do the what?
It's because everyone related to Roman Reigns gets buried right now.
Okay. For a moment there I believed you. I was like, what?
You what? Alright.
The guy is being buried worse than Roman Reigns and then he's gonna beat The Rock. Like, what?
So let's talk about the real pay-per-view.
Yes.
Let's start with, things that happened. So The Miz and Darren Young had a match. We can both admit that they had a match. So yeah.
I'm not sure if it was a match because
It ended in a double count out, I'm not sure.
double disqualification maybe.
Something. Why? I guess because I did not want to bury Darren Young immediately, but who gives a fuck?
Then he loses to
Just
Tyson.
have me, yeah. Tyson, no, is he Tyson?
Is he? What?
What's his name? He's that forgettable, David. Anyhow,
What?
he lost by cheating. Why did he not lose by cheating in here? And like Maris fell down and she distracted her husband. Why? Maris, why? No! Your
It
husband
was
was
all
winning.
like I don't know. It was a mess. Someone botched something. There's no other explanation.
Yeah, things happened and then the match ended.
Yeah, I mean, like they went out, then nobody. I mean, nobody between Darren Young and The Miz touched anyone. They didn't lay a hand at anyone. Nobody from the outside laid a hand on the competitors, but boom. 2 seconds after they were out, the bell rings. Then
Well, it wasn't 2 seconds, it was a while, but yeah.
no, it was like 3 seconds. Young.
Uh,
It was too. I mean, okay, given Miz pushed coach, but since
exactly.
coach didn't do anything to the Miz, I mean, no disqualification there. And then Young just beat the crap out of the Miz. But then again, you should count to 10. And after one, it's 2. Then
Yeah, now that I see it is double disqualification is the official result.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It was
It was a
just,
mess.
yeah.
So, following that, Natalia and Becky Lynch had a match.
Why?
It was an
No,
okay
why did
match.
Natalia win?
I will tell you why they won, because they wanted to start the new era of SmackDown with Becky Lynch on top.
Okay, it's dumb. I mean,
And
okay,
like,
everyone can get
the
that.
whole
I'm
thing
not a
was
big
dumb.
fan of Natalia.
The whole thing was dumb, personally. Like, the match was okay, admittedly. The match was
Yeah,
okay. But I don't know, I just didn't care about the storyline.
Yeah,
And
there was no storyline actually.
yeah, I'm going to actually say that again later. I'm going to mention that again later. But I just didn't care about the storyline, and now the storyline barely has anything going on for it. So I don't know about things.
And I seriously don't get why does Becky have to be the jobber?
I don't know.
I mean, she already jobbed to Charlotte, then Natalia jobbed to Charlotte. Why couldn't Natalia keep jobbing? I mean, it
Probably so that she
good.
had some momentum. I don't
She
know.
isn't that good. I mean, let's be realistic here.
Becky Lynch just needs a little time, and if SmackDown gives her that time,
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
because she never was like the go-to top female wrestler. Every time we talk about this, yes, she's part of the Force Women, and nobody's taking that away from her. But like Charlotte has been like she has had literally every title, female title that
All of
WWE has had for 3 years. The
So
NXT
all of
one,
them.
the Divas one, and the women's title.
Which is the
Sasha
same.
Banks has had the women's and the NXT one. Paige has had both of them, and Bayley has had the NXT one. What has Becky Lynch held? Nothing.
Because they just have her lose every match.
I don't know anymore.
I mean, she's a good performer.
Yes, she's great.
Yeah.
Like, sure, she's not as good as the other three, but she's still great. She's better than practically the rest of the roster.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, what should I talk about next? The Wyatt family defeated the New Day, which was a
Yeah.
surprise that I should have seen coming, actually. Basically, I think the reason for that...
Because the title wasn't in the line.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, next time, let's just do our research a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this one.
No,
no, it's my fault. I announced
it's
those
mine
matches.
as well.
Alright. That's actually the second time that this happens, because we did the exact same thing for WrestleMania against the lads, and the lads won that one because the
the
titles were not on the line.
Yeah. And when the title isn't on the line, the chances are that the champion loses. And when it's Wyatt versus New Day, I mean...
I think the reason for it was so that Xavier Woods can have some spotlight before they break up the New Day.
I guess.
Because he was basically the big thing of that match. Like, let's face it, he had most of the cool things. Yeah, the whole feud. It was him that was up to question. I kind of liked it, and I kind of like that Xavier Woods get some attention. The match was slightly above average. It had some cool moments, it had some stupid moments, and I'm pretty sure that Bray Wyatt pinned Xavier Woods that wasn't even legal. While I think...
Just don't question it.
I do not question it, let's just move on.
Because he was legal, actually.
He was?
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust on this one, I'm gonna trust on this one.
Kofi made the tag, but the camera was looking at a weird angle. I was confused at first. I kinda heard the tag, you know, the referee stuff. Then I watched later and Kofi provided the proof that in the media that the tag happened. So.
Okay, I'm gonna trust in this one because admittedly I did not rewatch this match. Even though I just said that there was a controversial sort of finish. And by controversial I mean you know, I don't fucking care. And the matches, as we have said before this one, Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder came up, basically he cursed himself by being an American and being proud that he's an American, because...
as a flag?
You don't even need the flag, as Mark Henry has proven. Basically, if you come out and you're about to fight Rusev and you're even slightly proud that you're an American, like, you're going to lose. Unless you're John Cena, then you're not going to lose. But you're going to lose if you are proud that you're an American against Rusev. Just the end of the story. Admittedly, this was not that good of a match. Like, it had some good moments, but all around, it was a pretty big flop. And I hate to admit this, but it was mostly the fault of Ryder.
Ooh.
Yeah. Though I did not like the fact that he hit his finisher and that then he did not go for the pin because they wanted to sell his other finisher, the elbow drop, because now he's part of the Hype Brothers of SmackDown, whatever. And then it looked like he was going to escape the Acolyte, and then the Rusev hit the Acolyte in the super version that he only does on people that are flexible enough. And
yeah, that's really uncomfortable for me to watch since...
It looks like it hurts. And Kalisto sold it
You know about my spine.
I know about your spine.
This just makes me...
It looks painful. A lot of like... If you do... You cannot really do this on someone that's not flexible. It's the same thing with Chris Jericho. Have you seen the Lion Tamer submission hold?
No.
Fucking Google it when you have the time. It looks painful as fuck. And it probably is painful because you have your back arced, but Chris Jericho never uses it. Instead he opts for the Walls of Jericho, which is just a half grab, which actually does not look that painful. And it actually isn't that painful because I've been in that thing. So they do not...
I'm always in that thing as I lay down to sleep, so...
No, I have actually been in a half curve maneuver before during my taekwondo days.
Oh, I am just doing that in order to sleep.
Okay, sure.
I changed a lot of positions, okay?
So, yeah, and then Mojo came for no reason and He didn't do a thing. Good job, Mojo.
Well, he made Rusev sigh and then go
Yeah,
away.
in complete disbelief. Like, why? Why are you even out here? No, just go back. So those were the matches that nothing much happened, nothing too interesting. So just give me a second. Actually, do not give me a second. Let's talk about the club and Enzo and Cass and Cena and AJ Styles.
Why? Wasn't it predictable enough?
Nah, I mean, it was an okay match.
Yeah.
Actually, it was more than okay. It was Enzo and Cass looked great, which was the thing. The club looked really strong because they fucking
Also,
hit.
the starting of the match, props to Enzo.
Mm.
I thought he's talking. That was...
Enzo has given great
Top
promos without the need of using too many catchphrases. Yeah, he's using a couple of haters, and he's using the how you doing, but he mostly does completely original things.
Yeah.
Which not only does
He's great on the mic.
He's great on the mic. And that's something I have to admit as a CM Punk fan. CM Punk was great on the mic when he wasn't complaining. Yes, he had the one great pipe bomb and that was great. And the last pipe bomb that was right before The Rock took away his belt was also amazing. But every other pipe bomb in between, no. I'm sorry, but no. And I actually love CM Punk, so you know.
That's true. He has an altar of CM Punk in his room.
I actually do. And
I never saw that actually. I guessed it. It was a lucky guess.
So yeah, but after that, most of his promos were just him complaining about things. And since then, a lot of wrestlers have been doing that. Cesaro did that recently.
Yeah. Kevin Owens.
Dolph Ziggler, no, Kevin Owens usually does not complain about the company, he just complains about Sami Zayn.
Oh, you mean complaining about...
The company, yeah.
Well,
you know,
he complains about the people not giving him the respect he needs. He complains about not being number one pick.
Yeah, sure, he complains about these things, but he also says a lot of good things, admittedly.
Especially about Byron.
Okay, whatever.
They have a feud, dude.
He's also great in the ring. He's a great talker in the ring. But yeah, he does that admittedly. He does that. I have to admit that. Enzo and Cass comes out. He burns. Just Enzo. He burns his opponents. He's great on the mic. Like I think he actually made the Dudleys actually mad. I cannot explain it. And that was the first night he was out. So imagine that. And he has done this consistently since WrestleMania. That's like almost 5 months. And he's doing it still. He doesn't even need big Cass on the ring. He will just do it by himself. He is great on the mic. And I have to give him that. And he's also great on the ring with big Cass because they have great chemistry between each other.
Yeah.
And they look great. The club looked really, really strong. Even though they kind of lost, they mostly lost because of AJ. So Carlos and Anderson looked
Good job,
strong.
AJ.
He had to take the fall. It was the only
I
conceivable
know.
way. It was the only conceivable way.
Ironic.
So they did not want to stop Gallows and Anderson from winning the titles next month on SummerSlam. They did not want to hinder Enzo and Cass that really need it. And you know, Cena has to win. So it was the only conceivable way they could have done it, and I could have done it the exact same way. But the match was above average. There were a couple of good hits. Do you have anything to add?
Go Enzo!
Go Enzo and Cass, yay.
Oh yeah, also go Cass, I guess. I forgot about you.
I mean, he always needs to spell things out, so...
Well...
Enzo, how do you write soft?
About
S-A-W-F-T. Oh, Oh, okay, thank you, Big Tat Enzo. SAWFT. Okay, now we're going to use soft on the promo. Okay, SIWFT. No, I didn't mean. It's okay. It's
Can
okay.
we talk a little bit about the yesterday's incident?
That Enzo came out.
Yeah.
Which part are you going to talk about? I'm pretty sure I know which part, but I'm going to let you say it.
Well, he's great with the mic, but I have to admit that Jericho had a nice blow there, a low blow.
It was Charlotte, actually.
It wasn't, son?
Yeah, it was Charlotte that said that there's only one word to describe
Oh, yeah.
him in the bed. And then Jericho was like, do you want me to explain it? Do you want me to spell it out? It was kind of nice. That's not PG.
That actually reminded me of you making fun of Cass. Jericho's reaction, actually, I was like, okay, Darth did that. Darth wrote that. Just admit it.
I wish.
I know.
So let's end this with the three most important things. Basically, it's the one super important question I have to ponder, and the fact that I was right, and it was Bailey! It was Bailey! There is no stopping us now! We celebrate on the floor. Sorry, bad singing. But it was Bailey! I told you! I told everyone! And everyone was like, no, it's gonna be Nikki Bella. No, it's going to be Naomi. No, it's going to be Alicia Fox. Nope! It was Bailey! I'm sorry. I had to say that.
So I came back now. I'm not Juan anymore.
So...
There could be only one. Huh.
What?
There could be only Juan.
Okay, sure. So... Yes, it was Bailey. That was the opener. It was Bailey. Everybody cheered so hard. No, it's not a call-up yet, because if it was a call-up, Asuka would have probably have to fight herself in Brooklyn, which would be an actually interesting match, Asuka versus Asuka. You do not know who Asuka is.
No, I know.
Oh.
But yeah, I keep up with things. Thank you very much.
She is an Empress, truthfully, because they took Nia Jax, which was a great, in my opinion, diva, female wrestler, especially in NXT, provides some variety, and now she's on Raw, which is great.
Yeah, she has just like Braun Strowman the squash matches.
Yeah, which I kind of like, because
I just hope that that's not all they will do.
I think they're going to do it for a month until they're
I'm okay with them doing it for a month, doing it for...
I would actually
They could continue this indefinitely, I don't care, but just don't have them do just that. I mean, come on.
There's a reason why they're doing this.
To make them look strong.
Not only that, because to have people learn them. Because let's face it, nobody knows Braun Strowman outside of the Wyatt family. And...
Yes.
What?
I guess.
And like Nia Jax, she's a beast, admittedly, and she has been great in NXT, but she has fought like 3 or 4 different women, and she's lost to 2 of them, so you know.
I mean, I do enjoy them. I
actually want them to be a thing forever. Like have those small local jobbers, yeah. And
I don't care, but I just want them to see them doing more than just...
Not just them, like the whole roster gets access to them.
Yeah, exactly.
So that they do not, you know, burn people like, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about though, like Neville and other small guys that were forced to, in the middle of, you know, a good streak, they were forced to just job to someone over them.
Yeah.
Like, instead of that, have a small wrestler, like pay a small guy or something, or not even a small guy. Just pay a guy from the local area. And
if you ever come to Greece, I can be one of them, actually.
well, sure.
I don't mind being squashed.
Okay, I mean, those people are professionals, so, you know.
Well, I've had worse, so I'm okay with that, Papa Vince.
So, the match. People will disagree with me. Alright?
Okay, I disagree with you.
I really like the match. It's probably because of Bailey. I just got excited and I liked a match. Admittedly, there were a lot of great hits, and then I took a couple of them really hard, and it looked believable. And it ended alright. And like I predicted months and months ago, Charlotte took her hug and then she lost the title the very next night. I told you. Metax?
Good.
Okay.
I just wanted you to keep on bragging, I guess.
Okay,
I'm not sure what you're going for, so...
No, that was it.
Oh, you're finished. Okay. That was fast.
Anything more to add about this?
I just keep to the bank statement, so...
Charlotte really sells the bank statement.
Yep.
And I think it's the same reason she makes the figure eight look so hard. She has a really flexible back, and she makes the figure eight look strong. She makes the the bank statement look really painful, and no other woman can actually do that. Nobody else can arc this far back, because that's how far it's supposed to go. But most women are...
Actually, Becky, I'm sorry. She has proven that.
Maybe, and I just
When she does that bridge,
maybe. I'm not going to deny it.
Yep.
But Bailey definitely doesn't do that. In most women's hands, the bank statement looks like just a crippler's crossface. But in Charlotte's hands, it looks like she's about to break her opponent in half. So, yeah.
Now break her.
Matchka here. So, the last two matches. And those are both the matches that Metax predicted correctly against me. So...
The
Owens...
1000th edition of Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
It was the 1000th edition of Sami and Owens, but at the same time, it was the match of the night. We have to admit that. No, do not deny me. It was really good as far as wrestling goes.
No.
But as far as storyline goes, it was pretty boring. On the other side, the main event of the night. Ambrose versus Rollins versus Roman Reigns.
I just hope it had a little bit more.
The main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
But it was awesome.
It was great, and it was a great storyline as well.
It was truly the main event.
It was, because it had the storyline, it had great wrestling.
So how can you say that the 1000th edition of Kevin Owens...
Yeah, that's the big question. That's the question I need to ask. So we have an amazing match, a top, probably a match of the year, with Owens and Zayn, which had practically no storyline.
Yeah.
It had, oh yeah, they fought one time and then they fought again and they've been fighting. Okay, good. Personally, I was done with it 2 months ago, in Payback.
You actually said... No.
Yeah, I know I said it, but they did not build on about it, and I thought about it, and you were right on this one.
Oh, thank you.
I changed my mind. I'm allowed to do this. I thought that they were going to...
You have to just give me credit.
Yeah, I have to give you credits. I mean, you are the champion, so you have all the credits you need right around the race.
Really? I have all the credits? Can we go to the Luna Park and spend my credits?
No, you cannot spend the GG Multi-Universal Championship of everything. Sorry.
No, the credits. I want to spend the credits.
Okay, sure, in a minute. So, a top match with no storyline, with an above average match, like it was a great match, with great storyline. Which is better?
It was even better than above average.
It had a lot of great moments, but admittedly, Owens and Zayn was great. It was better. And
maybe.
Again, as you said,
I didn't see the whole of it because, well, I didn't want to see.
I saw them both like 3 times and all three were great.
I believe you, but I liked the main event more.
Question: did you, if they were both in a void, in a storyline void, so if it wasn't the Shield triple threat, if it was just a match between Ambrose, Rollins and Reigns, and the match went exactly the same, would you have still liked it more than you liked Zayn and Owens?
Yes, and the reason is because it had me asking for more.
Okay. I actually feel...
Whereas the Zayn versus Owens, even though I didn't watch it whole, I skipped some parts, it had me asking for less.
Really? Because I felt that the finish was exactly as great as long, it was exactly as long as it needed to. It had all the great spots, including the strange post that was maybe botched.
Maybe it's because I just didn't want to see that again and again and again that I was...
Exactly. If it was in a void, if it was just that match.
I can't
You can't tell me. You can't tell me.
Okay, I've seen a lot of matches between Ambrose versus another one, between Rollins versus another one. Hell, even if I had seen...
We've seen Ambrose and Rollins a bunch of
the
times.
triple threat again and again. There's no way we would have seen it as many times as we've seen Owens versus Zayn, which we've been seeing twice a week for the past couple of months, maybe.
I don't know about twice, but they were definitely in a lot of combinations.
What has been seen cannot be unseen. That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm glad that it ended, hopefully, perhaps. I'm glad that it ended in the way it ended because it looked like they were having a super long match that really hurt them, that really took everything out of them. And Sami Zayn needed to get that last stick in just to be sure about things. He needed, so he had to set up Kevin Owens right there. And there were a lot of spin arounds and they had that strange maybe bots, maybe not bots, because if it was bots, and I think it was a bot, Kevin Owens saw it immediately. Huh? Yeah, on the rope, that Sami Zayn landed on his shoulders. On his shoulders, you know, that he
I know.
And like Kevin Owens was on spot, like immediately he went right under the kick to make it look like he was hit. Because those two guys have a lot of chemistry, they have been doing this match literally for years. With ladders, with out ladders, with mask in a forest.
Like, with aliens, without aliens, with a dilapidated boat, without it.
No, they actually have done this in a forest. With little children as weapons. So yeah.
Another hero with Will o' the Wisp.
So they were on point.
The only one that wasn't ever in their match is the one and only.
Senor Benjamin.
Yeah.
We still love you, man.
Yeah, come back. We
need another match of you. I still haven't uploaded the big video. It's okay.
That's a special one because...
Yeah. So... they were great together, and the match was great. On the other hand, Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns. So you said that you felt like something was missing and you were asking for more. Personally, I found that as a kind of a negative one, as a kind of a negative thing. Like, okay, they were holding back, yes, but asking for more...
exactly about that. I'm not that I felt that it could have gone on for a little bit more.
There were a couple of things that they needed to more of, or that you just wanted to see it for like 5 more minutes?
A little bit of both, but mostly the just give me 5 more minutes.
I have to admit this, there were points in the match that to see the whole thing, you actually need to be watching in slow motion. Like, you know, the one spot that was in the middle of the ring that Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch on Dean Ambrose and Dean Ambrose falls back, but then Seth Rollins goes and hits Roman Reigns, and while he's hit Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose does the fake away thing in the ropes, and he hits. Like, that was beautiful. You actually need to watch this in slow motion to see the whole thing. Like, I can't even describe it. It was so complicated. That was an amazing spot.
Yeah.
The other spot that was amazing was that Dean Ambrose did the elbow drop on Roman Reigns, and he goes for the pin, and Roman Reigns throws him away, and then suddenly Seth Rollins grab on Dean Ambrose. Where did he come from? Was he flying above the ring and just went for the frog splash? Like, I know he came from the corner, but the timing was amazing. Perfect. It was impeccable, and you could see from these spots that Ambrose and Rollins and Reigns, they also have great chemistry. Obviously, yeah. Like, it was admittedly a great match, which also set a great storyline. You know, them realizing that they need to actually take out Roman Reigns to have a match to themselves. Roman Reigns was great on this one because he countered a lot of things with or without the Superman punch. He did a ton of great spots. He did a lot of great hits, which showed that, yeah, he's the brutal one, he's the strong one, and now he's fucking angry. What can I say? It was great. Yep. It had a great storyline behind it.
And some finish.
There was some finish, but before that, the one maybe complaint I had, the story I read from this match, and you know I like to read stories from matches, the story I read from this match was that all three of them knew each other so well that most of the moves they were going for, they were being countered most of the time. They went a couple of times for the finishers, they went a couple of times for the powerbomb Seth Rollins does, and they were all kind of broken a little bit with one way or the other. Yeah. My one problem with that was the new powerbomb that Roman Reigns has. You know, the Razor's Edge to sit out powerbomb, I do not know the name of that still. So he has Dean Ambrose on his hands and about to go for that hit, and Dean Ambrose is also kind of dazed. But as he has Dean Ambrose on his hands, Dean Ambrose breaks out of it. That shouldn't have happened, personally, because it is a new move.
Well, that doesn't, take his right. I mean, it doesn't mean that because it's a new move, it's the awesome ultimate move that can never be broken.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying that it should not have been countered. The thing is that it is a new move, so Dean Ambrose should not have broken out of it so easily. Because throughout the whole match...
Oh, you mean so easily. Okay, now...
No, I'm meaning that they were countering all their moves because, yeah, they were brothers. They knew each other's movesets. But this is a new move. This was the one move that Roman Reigns should have hit.
I will have to a little bit disagree with you.
Okay,
not completely. I get your point, but my counterpoint, if you may, whatever, is that just because it's a new move, that doesn't mean he can't get away from it.
Yeah, and admittedly, it's easy to break out of it. It's easy to break out of it, admittedly. But still, it would have been just a better story. It would have been perhaps a better story if Roman Reigns had never gone for it. Because then I would not have the right to complain there.
I don't know, I mean...
Okay.
Just you.
And then the finish, which was
Awesome.
great. It was great.
Yeah. Admit it, that's what you wanted to happen.
Yep, it was exactly what I wanted to happen. With, of course, the numbers winning. And again, I wanted the numbers to win because he deserves it.
That's what I was talking about right now.
That was exactly what should have happened. Yep.
I know.
Because he had taken already the thing from the belt from Seth Rollins. So the one person that he had never beaten was Roman Reigns. And that puts him at the top of the pyramid. Everybody knows that now. He's the big dog. He is the main man. And he has deserved that.
He's the dude.
He is the dude.
Yeah.
Which I do not really like because it allows people to go dude, and
But
that's done.
I like it actually. That's Dean. That's
very the numbers like, yeah.
Yeah, that spells the numbers.
Mm.
Dude Ambrose.
Okay. And I think that was it. For some reason the whole SmackDown thing came out, the whole SmackDown roster came out. While they were watching Randy Orton, oh wait, no, Randy Orton! No, now I remember about it. Something completely unexpected happened with Randy Orton and in the highlight reel. Did you notice it?
What?
Randy Orton was wearing pants.
Oh my god.
No, you do not get it. He never wears pants. It's unbelievable. And this time it was really the first time in WWE that he has worn a pants. Like last year he was wearing a sweater, but there were no pants. That's it. So the SmackDown roster was looking over the match and everybody was happy with the exception of Randy Orton, who was looking and nodding. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to take that title away from him. And everybody else was cheering. And then they came running out and the Usos...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Who was it that lifted Dean Ambrose?
The Usos. Yay! You beat our brother or cousin. Yay!
Right next to the unconscious, maybe?
They're probably the cousin.
Yes, you killed our cousin. You're the hero. We are free.
So beautiful.
It would be so fun if they just carried him and just, lifted their legs and just went over unconscious Roman Reigns like...
You deserve that for being on Raw. Admittedly, it was a good pay-per-view.
Yep.
It had a lot of moments, but it had a lot of great moments. And it was a great match. Two great matches, actually. So,
good job, Vince. Also, let me tell you how I do things now, Mr. GM, since now I'm talking as the champion to the GM, not my opponent. You get right? Now you're just out as the GM.
Yes, I'm the GM now. I'm a...
Yeah, you're the GM, Commissioner Gordon, Vince stuff. Yeah. Okay, so here how things are. Here is how is my way. We are going after Dean Ambrose's title, and the champion chooses which title they're going after.
Okay.
Oh,
you should explain this a little bit better for the people at home. I understand what you're talking about, but...
Yeah, I do, because you should have acted a bit surprised now.
I am so surprised, no.
I have to get pushed and...
No, you are being pushed. You have the championship now. Yay!
Yeah, that's a push.
Fuck, I should have taken a party blower. I don't. Okay.
Well,
There's confetti over you now. Yay!
Oh, also, fun fact. I didn't know I had the title since 2 minutes before the video.
Yeah, for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, because Darth and I had an argument about who won. I thought I didn't.
He thought it was a
Because,
tie.
yeah, because I never paid attention to Darth's picks. Because I don't care about him. Sorry, dude.
It's okay.
That's me.
It's okay, you're gonna get it on the cliffhanger of this video.
Oh yeah, that's true also.
Yep.
Yeah,
So...
it's coming.
It's coming, it's slowly
Winter's coming.
I mean, it is, slowly, it's summer now, but yeah, I guess winter is going to come eventually.
Any minute now.
So...
Just wait.
As he explained, I mean, he did not explain, the champion now has what we call the champion's advantage. Basically what Metax called the champion's advantage was Metax's idea, which I actually really liked.
Yeah,
So,
because I'm smart right now.
the idea behind it is that the champion chooses which pay-per-view we're going after each month. This allows for him to create a sort of advantage, and it also allows for us to control the program a little bit better. Because I am kind of afraid that now that like SmackDown has only 2 championships, it's gonna get a little bit stale. Especially after the fact that the first pay-per-view is going to feature... No, the first big match of this title is going to feature Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler. I guess that they're not throwing the big cards away already, and that's smart. But at the same time, it could create for boring pay-per-views, so we kind of need the flexibility.
Imagine if Ziggler wins.
Hahaha.
Imagine the hate.
If Ziggler wins, we riot.
Riot. Yeah, we just booking tickets, go to wherever Vince is, and moon him.
It's New York, I think. The Iron Terrace are in New York.
Yeah, we're going to his house and moon him.
So...
Oh, and we could just put dog shit in his door and burn them. That smells really nasty.
I do not know about that.
At least human shit does. I guess dog shit does the same.
Okay. Okay. So...
We're watching you, Vince. We're watching you. Like, we're watching your program.
So... let's go to the interview, right?
Oh, yeah, let me get dressed or something.
Okay.
Stupid ties. You know what? I don't like that. I'm going casual.
You're going
Okay.
casual. I thought you were the crazy one.
Yeah, that's why I'm going casual. I thought that maybe I would try to, you know, wear the fancy suit and stuff, but nope, I'm going like I usually go. Casual. Okay, maybe I will wear a tie in my head or something. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm the champ of the multiverse.
Okay, good. So... first let's start with the obvious. How do you feel that you are the champion now? And you're a 2 times champion as well.
I don't know. I guess good.
Okay then. So what's your opinion on the name of the new championship?
It's big
It's
and
big.
difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, big words. Metax no can spell them.
But you're supposed to be a Doctor Who fan. You should know how to spell multidimensional.
Of course I know. But I'm supposed to be a little bit stupid now,
No,
like Cass,
whatever.
who can spell it out for ya.
M-U...
K-A-U-S, Cass!
Okay. So, how do you feel to breaking your personal record for longest title held?
I haven't actually already.
Yes, you have. You have
No,
been holding
I
the belt.
just got the title.
No, you got it in Sunday, damn it.
Oh, then feels good, man. I didn't put a Zack Ryder, so again. I mean, I pulled the Zack Ryder the same day Zack Ryder pulled the Zack Ryder, so...
I mean, the day before, really. Whatever.
Well, it's the same, you know. I mean,
Okay.
we pulled it together.
Sure. How
He
long?
copied me. You know it. He copied me. Zack copied me. He's my #1 fan. Good for you, Zack.
How long do you
But
think?
bad for your title reign. But good for you. Otherwise, now get a title just like I did. Yeah.
Yeah. How long do you think you're going to hold on to this?
Well, probably until SummerSlam where you will beat me.
But we're not doing SummerSlam.
What?
Yeah, we're probably. I mean, I'm going to be on vacation and not have access to
We
computers.
can't. Oh.
I mean, I
When
thought
will
we
you
mentioned that already.
When will you return?
End of August, beginning
Oh.
of September.
Oh, then yeah, there's no way.
And I also thought that you
Is
were going
there-
to be missing. Personally, I'm okay with that because I would have to guess between Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, and they're my first and third favorite current wrestlers, so I'd rather stay away from that.
Okay, maybe you will, maybe you won't. I'm smart.
Okay, so... God damn it, Metax, I'm trying to be a heel here, do not be annoying.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not helping me. Just answer questions. that
Don't
I'm
you
putting on
hate me right now?
No, yes, I hate you, but for different reasons.
Big fan.
So, are you afraid that the Dark Side Society is going to come after you? Especially now that you've actually defeated their leader with such a degrading
Actually,
fashion.
they have only one member, which is their leader, who just can't beat me face to face. He only knows how to swing chairs behind me, so...
And defeat you with 2 points in Money in the Bank, but whatever. I
mean, he only knows how to get even points, apart from ones. And he's a coward, really, so the only member of Dark
Side Society.
The Dark Side Society?
Dark, not dark.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how much I'm afraid of it.
And lastly, what's your opinions on rematch clauses? Actually, I do not care what your opinion is, because at Backlash, your belt is coming home. Enjoy it until then, and until then,
but what is
you deserve
Backlash?
Backlash is the fucking SmackDown thing. David Metax, I'm doing the thing here. Shut up. Just be afraid of me.
I thought it was the Pokemon. Sunslash.
No. So
Can I catch one?
no.
Can I strike my phone and
Shut
catch
up.
like
Shut
Arthur?
up. I'm being threatening right now. Shut up. So
You be what?
threatening. Shut up.
No, you're not.
I'm going to silence your microphone. Really.
Just shut up. You just can't even threaten correctly.
Because you're not. Okay.
No, it's because you're not threatening.
I'm not. I'm done with you. So until Backlash, Metax, you deserve it. GG.
Yeah, I know I deserve it.
But then your title is coming
mine.
home.
Oh yeah,
Back.
that's right. Go and get it because you're better at predicting things.
Back to the Dark Side Society.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
See
you're
you
gonna
then.
Yeah, bye.